Okay, here we go. It's about 8:30, so inside the building it's night, so sorry, but we'll have to just do this with the lights in the building. But we'll walk around the outside. Lights are on the inside. Certainly no damage, no body damage anywhere. The thing's like new condition. The mirrors here, they fold in, which is kind of nice if you're going into a tight spot or something. Apologize if this gets a little blurry. This is the slide out, which, as you can see where I'm at, I won't be able to pop it out, but everything works fine. We've never had any trouble with the slide out. Down along the side here, and I'll get it from the back, is where your power cord. You can see that I'm going to rotate here, try not to make you sick. You can see where I'm plugged into electrical power when I store it, which is kind of nice, keeps everything fully charged up. You have your water lines back there. We'll get that from the back. And then side view. We actually put a muffler or a resonator on the generator, which quieted down a little bit. I forgot about that. That's one little addition we made. And then we also added Sumo springs to the back to give it a little lift and made the ride a little more stable, which was kind of nice. A couple of things that I forgot that we have added. Have not had any trouble whatsoever, other than we replaced the LP gas regulator, and we had read that the one that they put on is kind of a cheapo one, and so we were having a little problem with the LP gas at one point, so we had them put a nicer regulator on. That took care of all the problems there. This is the water heater. When you turn that on, you just simply come back here and switch the switch on, and this is where you fill the drinkable water. And so there's a key lock only. On the outside here you have a couple of outlets and a jack for cable or TV if you want to watch outside. Down below, that's where you turn your LP gas on and off or fill your gas. And then that's just a vent for the heater, I believe. I'll show you the awning. I won't put it out, but I'll show you the start of it. This is the rear. We use the ladder and wind up our big mat that we put under picnic tables or out in front under the awning. It's a good place to store that with just a couple of bungee cords. Got a 1-inch receiver. We use it for a bike rack, or if we're going to go for a long time, need a little extra storage, we can put a little metal cargo rack on the back there, which we've done a couple times. And then again on this side, just basically your hookups. Down below is where you drain your black tank and gray water tank. And I'll show you the storage compartment over here where we keep our hose. This is the external storage. Excuse me. That's the external storage compartment. We keep our sewer hose, levelers, lawn chairs, brushes for washing. We keep a lot of stuff in there. It's bigger than it looks. So some nice external storage there. And then we'll go inside. You'll notice when you open the door, the step will come out. While I'm thinking about it, I'll show you the controls down here for the awning and the cab, battery power, etc. So I'm going to flip the switch and just show you. I'll start the awning just to show you how that comes out. It's out and in. It doesn't matter if the door is open or not, it will clear. And when it gets fully all the way out, there's some LED lights on the outside edge of it, which are pretty cool at night. Okay, let's go inside. When we were looking for one, the main reason we bought this one, the reason we liked it so much, is the front 2-seat swivel. And when you swivel that and you put this slide out, it's crazy how much room it feels like you have in this thing. And then you add to that you can really seat people in the back. And we've gone to dinner and had 4 couples with us, and the gals sit in the back and the guys sit up front, and just had a great old time. So it's really, you know, the slide, you sit the slide out and you spin these two seats around, and I'll spin one around before I'm done here and show you, but it's crazy how much space you have. Other than that, pretty standard up front. Wastebasket that we tuck in there. It's a little extension counter that'll pop up. Give you a little extra space on the counter. Gas stove. Cover to give you more counter when you're not using it. Fridge will run on LP or electrical. And then when not in use, it's got a kind of a nice little snap bracket that locks it in the open position so it vents and doesn't get moldy and mildew. Microwave, convection oven. I'm not sure we've ever even used that. Storage above, storage here. This has got a shade over the front window. So if it's really sunny, it's nice to be able to kind of close that off, or at night. And then we have the shades that magnetize and pop onto the windows. They're real easy to cover the windows when you're sleeping at night for privacy. And this window here has a pull down shade. This one has a little mini blind, and the back two have pull down shades. Okay. On that, there's your thermostat for your heater, a holding tank heater if you're if you're camping in the cold so it doesn't freeze. There's your roof antenna. Lots of lights around here. I just kind of popped them all on. There's your TV, which is kind of slick. It just you can watch it in the back, or if you want to sit in the front, you just pull that and it'll. Sorry, but you pull that and you can swivel it around, and then if you're sitting in the front seats and want to watch TV, you can watch it up front too. So really, you can watch that anywhere in the vehicle. And then to put it back, you just snap it back in place. Up here, all your controls for your stereo, all of your different tank levels. You press that and it tells you freshwater, LP, gray water, black water, so you can monitor all your tanks. Your generator start is up here. Start, stop. Just press this to start it. You can see it's got 9.8 hours on it. Hasn't been used a lot. There's your slide out control. You have to have your emergency brake on, and the seats have to be in the driving position to put the slide out. And then the battery power's dying on my phone. Here's your bathroom, toilet, a couple big drawers, big storage cabinet for some stuff, and then a little thinner medicine cabinet. And then here's your shower. It's hard to get. Nice little shower door. It's our shower mat hanging. You've got a little rod you can put up there to hang clothes when you're traveling, or you can put clothes in the bottom. My wife was really, if we're camping, I usually use the shower at the campsite. She won't, and she was really pleased with the shower. She just was tickled to death when she could take her own shower, and then a little sink. Couple towel hangers on the back of the door. And then tables. Got a spot for table pedestals there and there. And then when the slide out goes out, there's one on the floor here. And then the pieces for the pedestal are under the seat. They snap into the side of the seat underneath there, and we're looking under we're under the bed now, behind the driver, on the driver's side. You can see the storage we have under there. We've got stool, a toolkit, we've got a lot of stuff, a little gas grill. There's those pieces I use over the top of the front for extra shelving. A lot of storage under that seat. No storage under the other one. What is under the other one with this door are your tables. So you pop those tables out, and then you can set them on the pedestal wherever you want. There's two tables. You can put them end to end here. or you can just use them as a half table if you want. Air conditioner, which will run off the generator or shore power. Power air vent, which is really nice. You crack a window and put that on and pulls a lot of air through. What else? And then some storage, not only there, but then inside storage up above. There's some pretty deep storage compartments there. And then above the sink, obviously just big cabinets there. Kind of see how we've got some of our dishes put over here. That's it. I could put the odometer on, but I took a picture of it and had that in the picture on the mileage. Really nothing to show. I mean, as far as, you know, anything wrong with it. Damage is no damage, like new. I'm going to pause now. So here's what the front two seats swiveled, and where you see this couch, it would not even be there. When the slide out is out, the front of that couch is all the way back. So you have leg room on the driver's side as well. As I said before, it's really big and really roomy. That's what we looked at, a Fuse, and the Fuse seats didn't swivel like they do in here, and that was kind of a deal breaker for us. So that's why we went with the Trend. Was the biggest reason is we felt we had a lot of room. My wife said I should have run the generator a little long. I shut it off right away. She said, you know, to let you know that everything was fine with that. So I'll run that again. Basically, you just press the start button. Okay, it'll fire up, and then it takes about a minute before it runs, and then you'll watch or you'll hear a beep that basically tells you it's ready to, you know, you're ready to use your appliances. I'll just show you on the microwave here. You'll hear a beep. Oh, duh. Sorry. It's not going to beep because I'm plugged into shore power, so apologize. But if I wasn't plugged in out there, it takes about 30 seconds and then you'll hear a beep and the microwave would come on. I should have known that when the microwave was on already. But anyway, so that's how that works.